Good morning. It's a beautiful morning this morning, lovely and cool and sunny. I've got a whole lot of seedlings to go in, as you see. We tried to come up yesterday morning, but we had torrential rain all morning, really heavy. So I hope you got somewhere you were if you needed it. Anyway, we're going to go in now, have a look at this border that I've got to plant. If you'd like to follow me into the allotment, we'll crack on. Alright, I'll just show you what seedlings we've got ready to go in today. I thought these were never going to get big enough to go in, but they're just about there now, so if you come a bit closer I'll show you what we've got. So this one's spinach. We've got 3 rows of that, trying for another nice crop of it. We eat a lot of spinach. This one's watercress. We haven't grown that before, but it seems to be, it's all germinated beautifully. I've got some rocket. This is fennel. This does really well at this time of year. This one's some beetroot. Trying again with the beetroot. Haven't been very successful this year. We've had a few bits, but not a lot. Some more chard, rainbow chard. This is swedes to go in. And some more rocket. I don't think I'll fit all of this into the one border, but I have got another little space somewhere else I'm hoping to get them in. This is the border that we want to plant this morning. We had broad beans. I put the broad beans in here last autumn, and peas, which we had a fantastic crop from. Anyway, they're all out now. Very happy with what we got from there, and I'm trying again for another crop in here. You can see a few bits and bobs already in here. This front row was some carrots that I put in way back, and they've struggled on and struggled on. Anyway, I'm going to just leave them and plant round them. This next row back, these that you can see, that's beetroot. I rather naively put a row of beetroot right in between 2 rows of peas way back when the peas were tiny. Anyway, of course, before you knew it, the peas were 6 foot tall and the beetroot were completely swamped and had disappeared. I just left them in, so as you see, they're pretty tatty and sorry for themselves, but they have sprouted a whole pile of new leaves from the middle since we've taken the peas out, so I'm just going to leave those in. I think they'll probably give us something by the end. Up at the top here, they are dwarf green beans, a variety called tender crop. As you see, they're already in. We came up, I think it was about, well, a few days ago, maybe up to a week ago, and planted those in because they were getting so big. I seeded them out with all the other seeds I've just shown you in the little pockets, and the green beans germinated so fast and they got so big I needed to get them in the ground. So we came up, the day wasn't very nice. We weeded all the border and we put down, we've got some bags of topsoil just lying around. We'll pop them in just to, these raised beds keep dropping down a bit. And I put some bone meal in, and we planted the green beans, and they've come along fantastically. They've grown loads since I put them in last week. So I've got the fennel I'm going to put in this top corner here. The fennel will grow about this height. It's a very pretty plant. And you get the nice bulb off it, and the foliage has like an aniseed flavour. Yeah, so I'm just going to put these in, space them out. They're a bit leggy, so I'm just going to be careful with them, but I really felt I needed to get them in because time's cracking on. This is chard I'm putting in now, rainbow chard. We planted all these seedlings back in July, probably, it was certainly the second half of July, probably the last week, or maybe the second last week of July, so they're late. But all the seed packets said July was the last sowing date, so hopefully I'm going to get these to go. I'm doing a couple of rows of rainbow chard. I've got spinach, which maybe I'll put in that half. I have got quite a lot of seedlings. They're certainly not all going to go in here. Better to have too many than too few, eh? I don't worry too much about separating every single plant out. These are multi-sown, and there's a couple in there and a couple there. If there's too many, I'll pull out the weaker ones. But if you can just put two in together there, they'll be fine. That'll work fine. This is spinach I'm putting in now. I like spinach. My son likes it because he thinks it might make him look like Popeye. I told him it would. He is 18, like, so I don't think he's taking in too much by that. They'll probably end up getting, the spinach will probably end up getting swamped by the green beans, but never mind. We'll get it in. I've got loads. And hope for the best. I'm going to put a row of beetroot next to this beetroot that's already here. I've actually decided I'm going to try and cram the stuff in because I've got the seedlings, and that's quite a wide gap for just a single row of beetroot at this time of year, I think. So I'm going to put them quite close, and then we'll see maybe some rocket or something in there. This is multi-sown beetroot. There's about, I don't know, 3 to 5 seeds put into each little pocket of this one, but as you can see, it's quite a big seed tree. I've been doing multi-sown all year, but I haven't had much success with the beetroot, and I don't know if that's why, but I'm hoping because these are in a much bigger little seed tree, they'll do better. I was tempted to pull them all apart and plant them separately, but I'm going to give this one last try. If it doesn't work, Charles Dowding will be getting a strongly worded letter. Bless him. There's quite a lot in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm going to pull them out, it's too many. They look a bit sorry at the minute, but they'll perk right up in no time. I've decided to put a row of watercress in next to this beetroot. I haven't grown watercress before. I don't know how big it gets, how spreading or how high or anything. I can't imagine it gets very high. I think it'll be spreading if anything. Anyway, we'll give it a try and stick it in here. It's very healthy. They're lovely healthy little seedlings, and I'm really not sure if I should be thinning them out a bit. But anyway, you live and learn. Let's hope I learn that I did it right. We're really looking forward to some new salad crops now, since I pulled all the lettuce out which was going to seed. So we haven't had any. You get sick of the salad, having salad every other day, but once you can't have it, you want it again. So we're waiting now at the minute for more lettuces, more spinach, more everything to grow up. with anticipation for some more salads for tea. So I've kind of run out of space in that other border, but I've got this, I'm scratching around for some way to plant things, so I've got this little gap here. There's the runner beans, and that's the French beans, and I had some broad beans in here which are out now, so I'm going to just give this a quick weed, and I'll put, I think, either spinach or rocket in here, and it can take its chances and we'll see how it goes. So I'm putting some rocket in here. That's pretty tiddly looking things. I'll just push them in. I think they work all right though. I've had a good year for rocket, and although it does seem quite bitter compared with the stuff that you buy in the shops in the packets, the outdoors grown stuff, you can put smaller amounts in salads, not as much as I would from the shop stuff, but we are using it to make pesto with a lot these days. So I've got that border completely planted and full now, and I've got another little strip in another border where I harvested some, the last of my Charlotte potatoes the other day. I've got a whole load of Swedes here. I'm going to put some in there and see how we'll go with them. And I've also got a little bit of watercress. Get all my seedlings in. Last attempt to get some lovely food for the autumn.